What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode. Today, I will be reacting to how Simon Servida goated greatest of all time this song with SB19. So I'm gonna check out the breakdown of the production of this video. You know, I have a heck of a blast every time I watch Simon Servida's breakdown on his music production. Producing any SB19 song. It has been an absolutely awesome experience. I learned so much from Simon. So shout out to Simon, along with all of the producer that he's working with this particular song, because it's absolutely a banger. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the #1 song in the country when it came out from SB19. What? And here is the official breakdown by Simon Servida. So without further ado, let's check it out.
K views in 3 hours? That's me. That's my name.
Wow.
I made this.
Same.
What's up? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Simon Servida. In this video, I'm gonna show you how I produced the single for the #1 boy band in the country. No cap. Which country? Philippines. Which is really cool because my ethnicity is Filipino. I was born in Canada, but both my parents are Filipino. The group is called SB19.
Hey,
They're a P-pop group that stands for Pinoy Pop. And the single I helped produce is called What? So I'm gonna give you guys a really detailed breakdown on the song, and I'm also gonna give you guys a behind the scenes on how we worked on it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Let's take a look. Now, this was easily one of the most challenging projects I've ever had to work on. For a lot of reasons. We'll get into that later. But let's start at the beginning. How did I get the opportunity? There is a member on the group called Pablo. This is Pablo's face right here.
Hey,
he does
Pablo
a bit of
got an
production
Instagram.
himself, so I guess he stumbled across a couple of my YouTube videos.
Hey, let's go.
And then he reached out to me. He was like, "What's up?" I said, "What's up?" He said, "You're trying to make something?" I said, "Maybe, perhaps." For the workflow, it was a lot of back and forth DMing. And then on occasion, I'd get on a Zoom call with him and his brother Josh. Here's what Pablo sent me at the very beginning. We just started with the demo file. So all we have here is the top line and the guitar on it.
Pablo's also have a brother named Josh. Is Josh the member of SB19 is different than Josh, the Pablo brother that produced songs? That's dope, man. That make me want to change my name to Josh. Just literally. Just the guitar alone.
Not to be completely honest, I don't know what they're saying. I'm Filipino. I thought I knew Tagalog. But looking back, apparently I only know Tagalog that's used in a household setting. Hoy, halika dito. Kukurutin kita. Pangit mo. So if somebody can translate this, I'd really appreciate it. There's actually a switch up in the song. So it goes from 112 BPM to 112.
It sounds hard though.
Then 96.
Let's go. Oh, it's slow now?
I never had to work on a song with the tempo change before. So this was
no way.
This was tough for me.
Oh, I did not even. Wow. Thank goodness for this breakdown. I didn't even notice that. The tempo, very subtle change. I want to see what tempo number it was started off with and how many it reduced. That would be interesting to see.
Because I listened to this once and I'm already really
2020
stuck.
That's when COVID happened.
Like, how do we get back there? That's a
This is Josh.
What? And then the chorus, which is 96.
Okay, so right now, wait, it's 103 right now. Where was it at?
Really stuck. Like, how do we get back there?
106. Wait, it was 106.
What?
Oh, it was at 112. Went down to.
And then the chorus.
Switched down to 103. Oh. Okay.
I don't know how I'm gonna do this.
107. Okay. Oh, a couple tempo went. That's crazy. Okay, I don't even know how SB19 pulled this off live. Because there's a pause right there and they need to go into the slow tempo immediately. And without any cue, how did that happen? Hey.
This is the more hip-hoppy part. I don't know if this is supposed to be the rockish part. So I sent him that first idea and it was pretty much wrong. I had the hip-hop and the rock part switched around.
96?
He said it was similar to We Will Rock You. So I said, oh, okay. So once I realized it was switched the wrong way, then I made this one more rock-inspired. Now we have the electric guitars.
Ooh, that guitar's hard.
And then I'm also trying to like keep it a little bit modern, so I use more hip-hop sounding drums.
Okay. It went well with the bass.
We ended up using a lot of this for the end of the song, but for the main chorus, this wasn't it.
First chorus, pause. Second chorus, pause. And then after the bridge chorus, pause. And then another chorus with
Oh my God, hold on. Look at this. Oh, it went 96. Intro 96. Just a marching band. There's a drum break. Marching band make this sound at very, like, I'm about to go to war, right? It's like... And then it went into the drum break, into the verse hip hop number 1. There's an ambient removed. There's no drum at the bridge, but there's some build up. There's a chorus, and there's some pauses with the drum on the chorus part. And then there's a DJ scratch. I knew it. There's a DJ scratch. I heard that on a MV, and I pointed that out. And that's exactly what it is. Waka waka. And then like something like that. Verse number 2, hip hop. Number 2, bridge 2, ambient, remove drum, build up, chorus, pause with drum. There's a lot of pauses. Last chorus, no pauses, which make the make it very bouncy when there's a pause.
Like the happy one.
It's funny because you probably heard me and a bunch of other producers say simplicity is key. Keep it simple. Don't want to do too much. But for them, it's the complete opposite. They want everything. They ask for a lot more complexity, which is like really refreshing. Pablo told me usually in K-pop and group songs, whenever there's a change in member.
Yeah, Simon made a good point, but I also want to throw out that simplicity works really well with like hip hop type of beat where you just rap, right? So like when you rap, it doesn't matter what chord you play on the instrumental, you just rap over it. But for singing, it's a little bit more complex. So I can see why we make this more complex than other songs, right? Versus like, you know, hip hop and what's not. But hey, if they got the brain for it, I mean, and the, you know, the creativity for it, it works. Regardless.
Then there's also a change in sound. So for this group, there's like 5 members, so we're really changing it up every 8 bars or so. There's a part later on in the song where they do a dance break, and they told me, you know, you can go crazy because we actually need something to dance to. I'm giving you the perks, I'm giving you the fills, I'm giving you the slides, just so that they can do a little of this, do a little of this. Let's take a look at some of these demos. I also had a lot of trouble figuring out the verses, just because the tempo was...
Oh, this. Like, you know, one of these. Anyways.
12 is in this weird spot where it can sound good either half-timed or double-timed. It can be slow like this.
Oh my God, look at all that layers. Oh my gosh.
Oof. Or we can make that twice as fast with something like this.
Got that rattle hi-hat in there.
Let me show you some of these attempts.
All right, let's go. Okay. That's hard. Man, Simon's always, they hit hard with these type of beats.
Oh, this attempt was weird. Listen to this one.
Hey. Hey.
There was around
he's bringing it back really
And
classic.
I think at around arrangement 5 is when we had a good idea of what the song's gonna be. And then after that, it was just fine tuning, fine tuning, fine tuning. For the verse, we ended up going with this really spaced out brass melody. We layer that with this high lead thing.
Hey, that.
For this one, the drums are really simple because we wanted to drop it halfway in.
Well, that sounds dangerous,
same
bro.
Pattern as this one, the first one, but this one is like cut, but this one is continuous. So.
Gotcha.
Hey, let's go.
And then during the second half of the verse, we have the brass melody that does a lot more.
Ooh, that's dangerous. That sounds so dangerous.
Like Capital Siren. The drums are doing a lot more as well.
That Vox. It's hard.
For the second verse, it's really similar to the first verse, except we got rid of the brass, and instead we just replaced it with every single percussion known to man.
Ain't gonna lie, it sounds really different when it's the final product. Like all of this tests, trial and errors and all that. It's nice to see behind the scene, and then you're gonna see that we get to see the final product. There's a lot of sounds that will get eliminated, and there's other things that were kind of like you watch a video, you see some blooper, and then the blooper get cut off. It's like behind the scenes, so it's really cool to see how all of this narrow down.
This thing.
Ooh,
Weird
there's a
filtered
percussion layer
loops,
3.
More percussion loops.
5-layer percussion.
Glass thingies, snare stuff, whatever this is.
I ain't gonna lie, we don't hear any of this in the song, all right? With the human ear, you can't hear this because there's just so many. Maybe if you hear it 8 times, you might pick it up.
Hi-hats, more hi-hats, some really glitchy toms.
Didn't hear that
more
one.
More percussion.
More
nothing, fills.
None of this.
And then during the second half, it's like the first verse. Here's an example of the workflow. So I just send him a Dropbox link with the song, and then he just sends me back a list of notes. Make it sound grimy. Maybe try a new melody.
Oh, nice.
Maybe put in a new instrument.
The chorus should be a bit bossy. Dum dum boss, dum dum boss, dum dum dum, or Gina. I think that should be a favorite verse.
We decided for the chorus that it should be really big and kind of cinematic. So I added these massive, massive toms to just kind of drive the rhythm.
That one's in there. Somewhere at the end, right?
And then everything is kind of just following that.
That's dope. Yeah. Oh, the DJ scratch coming.
For the intro, they wanted the main melody of the hook, but
Almost.
that turned into this big marching band brass idea. I think this was the first attempt.
The brass.
But then he said it sounded a bit too happy, it should be a lot darker. So what I did instead was I kind of rewrote the melody so that it sounded a bit darker. The original melody is like this. And then what I did was... And then we just put that on a bunch of horns.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Man, this guy is... Oh my god, dude. Somebody give him an award, because that's... I don't even know how he did that, man. He just made that thing literally darker in like an instant. I don't... It's time.
Wanted the main melody of the hook, but that turned into this big marching band brass idea. I think this was the first attempt.
Okay, it was like really bright. That's crazy, man. He just switched it up in an instant.
But then he said it sounded a bit too happy, it should be a lot darker. So what I did instead was I kind of rewrote the melody so that it sounded a bit darker. The original melody is like this. And then what I did was...
He's basically used more of the black key, the dark key. So, which, if you study music, and unlike me, I don't study music at all back in it. Like, I just hands-on went in with my ears and I just work it through. But anyways, basically it's make it sound more darker using the dark notes, which is usually the sharp key, right? And you hear a lot of that when it comes to darker type of music. Simon is pretty much doing like a human AI an AI would have done this. If you go through like an AI software, hey, ChatGPT, make this song more darker. And then they'll just throw in a bunch of chords. He's basically doing it kind of like that.
And then we just put that on a bunch of horns.
Oh, he's using the horn, not the brass this time. Very nice.
Then there's a high horn that comes in.
Ooh. Woo-hoo-hoo. Hey, let's go.
And then just some marching band style drums to go with it.
Bro is talented, man. Woo.
Man, one of the reasons this was such a difficult project was because I was being stupid.
It's actually absolutely like difficult because like all of this layer percussions and I mean switching the core. Simon mentioned that it's hard, and I can see why. The arrangement is absolutely crazy. Look how many layers and patterns. I mean, it's just crazy. Like bridge, chorus, it's tough. That's what makes this song so strong.
As you saw before, we went through a bunch of arrangements and different demos.
Golly.
And since I'm so lazy, instead of deleting all these instruments, I just kept adding them onto the project. And then it was just this big file where there's too many plugins and there's too many sounds, and every single track in my mixer chain is...
Oh my god, look at this. Look how many like output he's using. It's crazy. Like, and then each of these probably have some kind of sound design in it, like filtering, right? Like for example, he's using the additions, which kind of pitch. I think this helped with pitch correction or something like that from an instrument to make it like more high or low. And I mean, like, and he have like 100 something of it.
It's used up. It was just a lot of me wasting time waiting for stuff to load, and then it ended up crashing, and I'd lose entire hours just trying to render stuff out. It was a lot of this. Little blue circle and just praying this thing doesn't crash.
Oh my god, that's crazy, dude. Fruity Loop?
I don't think this one's gonna open. Guys, don't be like me, be organized. Let's take a look at some of the dance break attempts. Let's take a look at this one.
Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. Hard.
The drum groove was pretty much there. It was mainly just finding what's gonna be on the top melody. What is this one? Oh, this one. I like this one.
Ooh. That's hard. Bro, that's some like, that's when you go to the club and start raving. Like, you know, like with the lights, you know? A lot of that, like when you're in the club. Yeah.
Oh, this one is hard.
It's really hard, man. That sounds fire.
Then they wanted the dance break to be twice as long, and they told me during the second half, just kind of go crazy on the drum arrangement. I ended up doing this thing where like the first half is trap, and then the second half is more of like a reggaeton deal. And then there's a bunch of weird like fills on this little. Ooh. Yeah, like this melody was cool, but it didn't sound like anything from the rest of the song. So we decided that it should kind of sound similar to the intro I made. New horn melody.
Yeah, ooh, it sounds dubstep too.
Oh, no copyright song.
Hey, that's bars.
No copyright song over here.
After that, we have like these high horns that
he started rapping on his own beat.
High horns. High horns in the no copyright song.
Hey.
Okay. No copyright song through the dance. Oh,
the same old back and forth, back and forth.
Simon always good with those things.
Little changes, until we got to like the final product. Let's check the info really quickly. 91 hours and 45 minutes. Are you insane? That's like
couple days, bro.
24, 48, 72, 9. That's almost 4 entire days. They got it sent for mixing, and then they gave it back to me to do a bit of the final mix, and then it got sent off to mastering, and that was everything from my end. And here we are, the premiere day. I haven't seen this yet. 500K views in 3 hours. That's me. That's my name. Let's go. I made this. No way. Man, I don't even, it's kind of hard to believe right now. Yes, sir. It's been 3 hours. Look at all these reactions.
Hey,
I gotta watch all of
let's
these. It's
go.
gonna take up my whole day.
Take me back. Take me back on time. Take me back on time. And I'll react. And maybe one day I'll be on Simon's video. That'd be cool.
Their fan base is insane.
Oh my.
Guys, how come you guys don't do this for my videos?
Hey, I do it. Hey, bro, Simon, I'm doing it for you right now, bro. If you're watching it, yo, man, your video is fire, man. Like I've been watching it since 2020, bro. Like the COVID hit, I got nothing else to do, so I watch all of your music production. I even signed up for your email like You send me stuff every time. But hey, if you watch this video, man, shout out, dude. And yeah, I appreciate you for supporting SB19 because I am a huge fan of SB19 and also you. So if you're watching this, man. Anyways, that's my shout out to Simon.
It's gonna be the end of this video. I don't know what to say. It hasn't really sunk in yet. This is like the biggest project I've ever been a part of. Yeah, it doesn't feel real. I have to give a big thank you to Pablo for giving me the opportunity. Shout out to everybody who worked on it. If you want to see the full video, that's gonna be in the description. Just do a little favor for me and blow it up. If you're wondering if we're gonna work again, the only thing I can say is maybe. Yes. I don't know.
Yes!
I'm gonna watch more reactions now.
If you have any suggestions, leave a comment. If you like this video, leave a like. If you really like this video, subscribe. If you didn't like this video, leave.
Bro, Simon is the real one, man. Like, he's the real one. And yeah, man, shout out to all the producers worked on the song. Look like Josh, Pablo, and Simon. And Simon with an amazing breakdown. I learned every single time from him, like every breakdown. And I had a good time on this one for sure. So I usually watch the entire video.
Just leave.
So I see that he's have 15 more seconds left. So let's see. Oh, he have 15 seconds left. See, I don't give up in even 15 seconds.
Wanted to do this.
What do you got?
Do a little of this.
He retweeting something.
Just a little smirk emoji.
Hey, let's go.
Keep it real subtle.
Okay.
Like I'm so damn cool. Whatever. Just made this song. Produced it.
When was this? Darn, I didn't even have the year. Like 20. Oh yeah, it was 2020, right? Or something like that, right? A couple years ago. But man, all right. That's it, guys. Yeah, look, fully vaccinated. CDC mask. Bro, I remember this. This was a good time, man. It was COVID-19. It wasn't a good time, but it was a good time in history. I would say, like, I wouldn't want it again. It's history now. And was it a good time? It's a good time to watch videos. And but anyways, that's just my long rant. But thanks to you guys for tuning in. And if you watch far in this video, thank you so much. And continue to support SB19 as well as Simon Servida. And yeah, I hope they continue to collab with each other because they always put up like good good music together. So all right, that's it. I'm checking out. Until next one, peace.